So Lewis is 15 months old. The last 12 months he's been a great little man. He's really affectionate, he sleeps really well. We've learnt a lot from Lewis. He's really made us see that life is pretty good. We've seen lots of other babies that haven't been nearly as healthy as he is, so we really appreciate how healthy he is and what a beautiful little man he is. When Lewis was born, he was diagnosed with Down syndrome, so that initially was quite a shock because we weren't expecting it. So that has been a real challenge. We have had to work pretty hard at things like feeding, even things like sitting up we've had to work to do. He hasn't done naturally. At the moment we're working on crawling, so that's a little bit of physio and OT, and we've had a lot more appointments than we ever thought we would having a baby.
When Lewis was born, obviously the diagnosis sort of threw a bit of a cat amongst the pigeons, but in terms of how we've raised him, it's been as normal as we would raise how we'll raise the second child too. And for me, I don't think you can really explain in words what fatherhood does to you. I've got mates and brothers who are fathers, and they all said the same thing. It's you can't explain the bond that develops, this unique sense of connection. You see yourself, you see your partner, and you realise that you're now responsible for this life, and making sure that he has everything he can. And it's quite humbling, really. I think that's one of the hard parts with the Down syndrome diagnosis with Lewis, is that you see a lot of those dreams disappear, because that reality is he's not going to be an astronaut. But neither are a lot of us. He's still going to have his desires, and I think one thing you try not to do, and I think every father tries to do it, is you don't want to push your own dreams or desires onto him either. But in terms of what he wants to be, he can be anything he wants, and that's the goal, to enable that he can do that, whether it's through education, whether it's through sport, whether it's through music, whether it's through anything in life. And that's for every child. The second one coming along as well. It'll be you hope for the best. And that's part of the humbling part, is also there's this part of you that you're raising and you're influencing. And
all the challenges I think we've got through because we're a good team. We talk to each other, we listen to each other. We've also had really good support around us, and we've just basically from the start we said we would be positive and we would do everything that we planned to do with Lewis, and live life as normally as we could.
Oh yeah, and that goes for every child, and everyone in life. We all judge. We all say we think we don't, but we do, and we're all guilty of it. It's whether it's someone in a wheelchair, whether it's someone old, whether it's people are going to react differently and people are going to judge differently. All we can teach Lewis is that you embrace it. You embrace who you are and exactly what you are. I think there's a little jumpsuit we brought him that I think sums up my personality, and I have Down syndrome, what's your excuse? And and we're hoping that's where we've got a nice sense of humour, we're fun, and we try and bring that across with Lewis as well. That, life's fun and we enjoy what we can. Yeah, we'll be right, mate. Yeah.